Hey folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hanson. This is the garden series and I'm going to give you guys my weekly update of what's happening in the greenhouse. Hey, you notice something different? Yeah, if you missed the last video, I painted. Yeah, it looks better, doesn't it? We got the trim finished, so this is a project done. So come on inside and I'll show you guys how things are growing so well in here. Let's go. Wow, it actually feels like a greenhouse in here because there's so much foliage. And what's nice about this is some of it's ready to harvest. Let me show you guys. The strawberries are now starting to fruit. I've got them planted in those gutters up there, and they are doing fabulous. I come out here and I water them every other day. On this upper row here, in these buzz bins that I've converted into planters, I planted some spinach and they're actually now sprouting. Look at all that spinach. We got spinach, spinach, spinach. But to my disappointment, I replanted down there. That's lettuce and hot peppers. Nothing has sprouted down there. So those seeds must be bad seed. Down here on the bottom, hey, check out those carrots. They look like carrot tops now, huh? Oh, wonderful. I planted those in deep containers. And now the first container, nothing has sprouted down there yet. I do have some more cucumbers. Remember in the video where we planted some outside too early, it frosted? They died. But I've got this flat in here of them. I also have watermelon. Yes, we got lovely watermelon. And then we've got rainbow Swiss chard. Look at that stuff. That is awesome. And then over here, we do have some sweet peppers growing. They're doing wonderful. And look at all the onions. Yellow, white, and red onions growing down there. Up here, I have 2 flats of radishes. Look at, you can see the radishes. They're about ready to harvest for a salad. And then right here, I have more cucumber of a different variety that I put in here. So I'm going to have 2 varieties of cucumbers. And when they're ready, we'll plant them outside. Cabbage, it's sprouting finally. I had to plant cabbage again. The original seed may have been too old. It just didn't sprout. This is a cauliflower. This has been sharing a little bit the leftover cabbage seed, and then I've got a little bit cauliflower going up there. At least I hope it's a cauliflower because, oh yeah, there's another one there. Okay, yeah, we just got to keep watering, and we got cauliflower. Nothing still. Musclin seed, dead. Back here in the back, we've got a summer squash. I haven't seen any sprout yet, but we'll just give it time because I just planted that not too long ago. So we'll give that a chance to grow. So let's see what's going on down below here. Onions from seed and weeds. How in the world did weeds get into my potting soil mixture? I don't know. I'm going to have to pull that out of there and start weeding. And then I'll put it in the worm bin. Look at that. That's all started from seed. You know what that is? That is asparagus. I am really excited about the asparagus, starting it from seed. And here, I got purple Cape cauliflower. It's growing beautifully. We're going to have cauliflower. And these were the seeds that were gifted to me from a viewer in Canada. She shipped them down to me. Here's some black Spanish radish. This stuff seems to be growing very nicely. I don't see it turn to radish yet, or the actual tuber bulb, but we'll just keep growing it and keep watching it. It's also kind of a experiment to see how much I can grow year-round in the greenhouse. Because some seeds I'll just plant straight out into the garden. Some of the variety of seeds that we have leftovers, and in the due time, I'm going to go ahead and plant them in the garden. My growing zone is supposed to be growing zone 8, and the growing guide lied to me. I planted when it said to plant outside, and then it froze. No, I'll never trust that again. And I found a packet seed of lettuce and planted it there. I don't see any sprouted yet, but I only planted it like 4 days ago. And here, this is kale. Look at that kale. It's coming up really nicely. Really nicely. And of course, I already showed you the onion. Okay, over here in the corner, looks like I do need to put some fertilizer. No problem, I have plenty of fertilizer, but we're going to get those plants healthy. Those are turnips. They may be a little bit too crowded. In fact, I think they are. I mean, I have to go back there and thin those out. And hopefully I can plant the ones I thin out into the garden, hopefully. Next to it, you can't see them, but that is sweet basil. This big plot right there, I thought I was planting basil. It doesn't smell anything like basil. It doesn't look like basil. It could be a variety of kale. That's what it's looking like, is kale. And in here, I have more watermelon. And then there's that beautiful plant that I've been nurturing for the last 3 years here in the greenhouse. And it's multiplied. So we're going to partition that out later this year. And we're going to make several pots of that. But look at these tomatoes. These are the ones I salvaged. I did not put outside. So we've got plenty of tomato plants. I got 12 plants there. And I have 3 big plants up here. Okay, I can tell right now I need to fertilize those. Yeah, and we'll plant those outside as soon as we can. But let's see what we got in here. Is anything growing? I don't see anything sprouted. That's my dill weed for making dill pickles. Empty bucket, and I've got a bunch of seeds started here. These are all flowers. All these are flower seeds. I gotta get in here and water. And then I'm trying out this cool grow light. It's an LED 35 watt grow light that a company sent me to try out and feature on my show. I'm in the process of working out the details on that, but we're testing it out. So far, I see no effect. And then I have my Swiss chard. I let this go. And it's bolted. It's taller than me. I want it to go to seed because my wife and I really love this variety of Swiss chard. So we're going to harvest the seed from this, and we're going to grow some more. Yes. So look how tall that's gotten. It's a good 6.5 feet tall. Well, that concludes this tour of this week's greenhouse. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, or a frugal homestead in the wilderness of Southern Oregon. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by clicking that bell icon after you subscribe, and that will alert you to new videos as I produce them and upload them. Also, please click that share button. Share my videos on your social media platforms. Really helps out the channel. Give me a thumbs up, like the channel, and also leave a comment if you will. Check out the merchandise I have below. There's also video links that you might find valuable down below too. I will see you guys. Yeah, I will. I'll see you guys, or you'll see me in the next episode. Bye bye.